Good morning, family. Proverbs 12 says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he condemns those who devise wicked schemes. And then if you go over to verse 15, it says, the way of fools seems right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Okay, so every day I've noticed that we see, because people are not even trying to hide it no more, okay? We see the wrong that people do and we still choose to overlook it. The world is going the way it's going is because we continue to worship the enemy. We continue to, that's the only way I can put it, we worship him. It's on the TV. It's in the music. Right? It's in everything. Kids can't even watch cartoons no more. It's in that. Right? We put him everywhere, and then we get mad at God for not doing nothing. Every day we choose him over God, but then we get mad at God for not doing anything. And I know that's to be true because that's what Adam and Eve did. They chose to follow the devil when they ate of the tree over God, over what he told them not to do. And then when they was going through it, Adam was mad at God for not intervening. But God said you wouldn't even be going through this if you didn't follow him. So a lot of the stuff that we're going through is because we keep choosing the enemy over God. And we wouldn't even be going through it if we would stop choosing the enemy, if we would stop turning the blind eye to the things that he's doing, especially to our children. All right? So I've given y'all a lot of information last week. At this point, I know we all was raised, to think Jesus was the Son of God, the Savior. But y'all can't keep ignoring these facts. And the way the world is going, it's not time to just sit back and be quiet. It's time to open up your mouth and start asking God for the truth. What is the truth, God? Because why would you wait till you get to the end to see if you're going in the wrong direction? That's a waste of time. If you was going on a road trip, you would always want to make sure you're going in the right direction. You be checking the maps. You be checking the navigation, right? Because you want to make sure you're going in the right direction so you can get to your destination in time. So why don't we do that with God? Why are we not checking to make sure we're being led correctly? Because according to the Bible, there's been priests leading people in the wrong direction since Bible time. I can't remember what book it is in, but it says the priests doing the darkness, like they worship idols in the darkness. And it says they think that God won't know. It's in there. Look it up. It says the priests worship idols in the darkness because they think God won't know. If they was doing it then, they doing it now. And they teaching you lies. They teaching you the wrong way. And it's going to lead to destruction. It's going to lead to being outside the gates of heaven. But if you have accepted the information that I have given you, and you want to know what to do next, God tells us we must ask for forgiveness, right? And then in Joshua 7:11, well, really it's 12, he says we need to destroy. It says, I will not be with you anymore unless you destroy whatever among you is devoted to destruction. So in order for God to come back in, to dwell inside you, to protect you, to provide for you, you have to destroy everything. Like, I just realized these two little keychains I got, they got crosses on them. So that means I got to get rid of them, right? Here on my arm, I got a cross. I'm going next month to get it removed, right? So once I get this removed, that I will be finally free. I'll be no longer bound to the enemy. You got to get rid of everything. Paintings of Jesus. Any little sculptures of Jesus or any angels. You're not supposed to have that stuff. It's idolatry. I know we're taught in our community that that's showing our faith, but that's idolatry. It's the third commandment? Do not make anything in the image of the heavens above, the earth, or the waters below. And then the fourth said, then don't turn around and bow down to those things. It's idolatry. It must be destroyed. So God says right now you have to choose. You got to choose him or continue to choose Jesus. But at the end of the day, you can't say you didn't know, because I'm giving you the information. At the end of the day, you can't blame nobody. Because God gave us all a brain to think, and he gave us all a mouth to speak. And God tells us all the time, at least like 300 times in the Bible, to seek him. To seek something, you got to ask questions, right? You got to explore things, right? You got to read a lot of things to see what's matching up, what's different, to make sure you're on the right path. How do you think people find treasure? They ask questions. They read things. They read a lot of different things to get them to where they think the treasure is. God is the treasure. And you got to read a lot of different things, but stay focused, to get to what God is trying to get us to. and that's him.